ฝากกดติดตามและกดไลค์กดแชร์ CBN Thailand
Since the almost daily barrage began, life here is a dangerous and potentially deadly place. Noah and Nair Baranes died in a rocket attack July 9th, leaving behind 3 children. They're among dozens of civilians and soldiers killed by Hezbollah. Now, most communities along the Lebanese border stand nearly empty. Another casualty is the land itself, due to wildfires created by the combination of rocket fire and dry summer conditions throughout northern Israel, the Galilee, and the Golan Heights. The fires started by Hezbollah rockets have destroyed tens of thousands of acres and thousands of trees, some planted as far back as 60 years ago. These are the worst forest fires in the history of Israel. Itamar Katz leads forestry efforts on the Golan Heights.
I'm kind of young and I'm new in this system. I've only been in the Forest Service for 7 years. But all of the older generation, I mean, I see them, their whole life's work is going up in flames and it's on purpose. I mean, somebody's doing this on purpose to us. It's not just happening.
This intentional destruction, reaching nearly 40,000 acres thus far, is just another part of Hezbollah's goal to drain Israel's resources, wear down its people, and eventually eliminate the Jewish state.
I mean, for us, it's huge. I mean, these fires here are equivalent to the fires in Northern California for us. That's how we experience it. Although it might be like a 1,000 or 2,000 hectare fire, which, I mean, it's big in any scale, but in Israel, it's huge.
And it's also destroying regional wildlife.
When fires starts in the spring, in the late spring, in the midst of the nesting season, then there's a real damage to birds. We're talking about chicks and nests that cannot fly. The parents are leaving, but the chicks are burning to their death, and the birds are losing a whole generation.
According to researcher David Zigdon, this war of attrition includes a huge economic hit.
As you can see here, all the lab is empty. Usually it's very crowded. We have at Migal almost more than 300 employees. Now most of them evacuated to other places in Israel, other universities.
I feel like a refugee in my own country, and it's not a good position to be at.
Miriam Armon is among the tens of thousands of Israelis now living away from home. Before October 7th, her family had lived in the border community of Metula for 5 generations.
The Hezbollah started the missiles, launching missiles toward Metula. Many houses got hit, mine included, but because of the Hezbollah, the terror organization, now attacking Israel, it's impossible to live up north. The thing that is important that not many people knows about it, not many people understand the situation, that we just want to live in peace.
Armon says while Israel is on the front lines of this global war, the U.S. needs to wake up before Americans find the fight on their doorstep.
Open your eyes and see that this is us now. But this kind of attacks can happen also in your own backyard. Just remember 9/11. It didn't happen so long ago, and it started differently, but unfortunately, it can happen again everywhere.